Oh hey, welcome to one of Mr. Billick's mini Mathisodes. Today I'm going to be talking about graphing inequalities, something you're going to see on the upcoming quiz. So, as far as graphing inequalities goes, let's get started with our basic inequalities and a quick review of that. We have x is greater than 4, x is greater than or equal to 4, because we have that line underneath, x is less than 4, and x is less than or equal to 4. These are the four options you can have when dealing with inequalities, and you can tell the difference between greater than, less than, and then that line means or equal to. Now you could have gotten these by possibly solving this inequality over here. Something that I put up as a review for you as well. So you have negative 2 plus 2x is greater than 6. Okay, let's go through that quickly. The first thing we want to do is we want to isolate the variable. Get this x by itself on this side of the inequality. So we have to get rid of this negative 2 first, the constant that's far enough away. The opposite of negative 2, the inverse operation, would be to add 2. We add 2 to negative 2, and this cancels out. But don't forget my golden rule. What I do to one side, I have to do the other. So let's rewrite it with the new change of this 2 moved to that side. 2x is greater than 8. Because I added 2 to both sides. Now, I'm left with 2 times x is greater than 8. I still can't have that 2. So what is the inverse operation of multiplying by 2? This is where I see the most mistakes, where instead of multiplying, instead of dividing, you guys subtract. That doesn't say 2 plus x, that says 2 times x. The opposite of times is division. So you want to divide by 2 when they're touching like that. Divide by 2, x is greater than 4, which is the answer we have right here. Now, as far as graphing that goes, here's what it's going to look like. The first thing you do is draw a short number line, arrows on both ends, and draw about 5, let's say 5 numbers on that number line, just by dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the middle of this number line, place the number you have in your inequality. In this case, it's 4 because x is greater than 4, so I'm going to place 4 right in the middle. Now, going to the left, the numbers get smaller, decrease. So this would be 3, and this would be 2. Going up, the other way, it would be 5 and 6. Your numbers are increasing. But if it's a negative, then your numbers be opposite. So going farther down, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, that's even going lower. So you want your numbers to be split. This would be negative 2, negative 1. You'll see that on a number line. It looks the exact same way. So now we have this number line. All we have to do now is add our arrow. So remember, closed dot is when the sign is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. If there's a line underneath, that means you have a closed dot. Open dot is if it's less than or greater than. Less than or greater than. That's our key. So I always imagine that little line is used to fill in the dot. So let's start here. X is greater than 4. That means it's an open dot. So we're going to put an open dot at 4. And we're going to put an arrow pointing to everything that's greater than 4. So 5, 6, whatever it may be, we want to put that arrow. And that's our final answer for graphing this inequality.